Stage 9 of the 109th Giro d'Italia, the Sunday stage and the day before the rest day too. 184 kilometres, 2,251 metres of elevation, all of it coming at the end. Racing up to Corno, alle. Starting though in Cervia in Emilia-Romagna and racing to Toscana, Tuscany. Great weather, rain seemingly behind us as we continue riding northward up through Italy with Afonso Eulalio still in the Maglia Rosa. Would he still be in it at the end of the ascent of Corno alle? He had a 3-minute 15-second lead on Jonas Vingegaard, who was wearing the Maglia Azzurra, the mountains jersey, of course, for the moment, anyway. Fantastic battle today to get into the breakaway, and it was to be a big breakaway too. 8 riders went clear. I'll quickly tell you who they were. Jonas Vingegaard of Première, Martin Marcialucci, the Italian, Lorenzo Milesi, Eine Rubio, former stage winner of course, Tim Naberman, Mattia Bais, Satarius Lowland, the Norwegian, Davide Ballerini, already a stage winner in this race. You're actually watching how it formed. This was Ballerini driving the break on before all 8 of them were together. And they had a long ride, in fact 125k before they could even get to the first intermediate point, and that was the sprint point in Marzabotto. They were waiting for it. They never had a massive lead, just under 3 minutes their high watermark, but they were working well together. And 3 other riders joined them, led by Tonart. So I'll come back to them in a moment because it was Davide Ballerini taking the 12 points for the Maglia Ciclamino there. They had been joined by Tonart, cyclocross superstar of course, Giulio Ciccone and Diego Ulissi coming into the final stages. Well, Afonso Eulalio in the Maglia Rosa was still looking comfortable in the group behind. His team, Bahrain Victorious, protecting him well. The breakaway were becoming very aware of the illustrious company that had joined them. Giulio Ciccone, Diego Ulissi, of course, both former stage winners in this very race. And Ulissi looking very, very strong, not least because he had a teammate there too, of course. Davide Ballerini. That breakaway though of what was 8, 3 more joining them would soon get smaller and smaller as they continued to climb up into the northern Apennines. Eyes focused, understandably, on the Maglia Rosa. That was the first of the mountain points. Eine Rubio of Movistar taking that one ahead of Lorenzo Milesi. And then this attack from Giulio Ciccone, audacious. Just under 12 kilometres out as well, and looking to see the reaction of who could go with him. It was Eine Rubio. He took the Red Bull kilometre and the 6 bonus seconds there just ahead of Giulio Ciccone, but Ciccone had other things on his mind. This was all about trying to get that stage win at Corno alle. The problem is the gap was coming down, and now they're onto the main part of the climb. A couple of really vicious, above 10% gradients as well for these two. Eine Rubio looking really good on this day, have to be said. But he was chasing this man. Giulio Ciccone striking out, and with 7k to go, still with over a minute's lead over the group that contained the Maglia Rosa, Afonso Eulalio, of course. Going through 4k to go, things looked still quite calm, but increasingly they were not looking good for Giulio Pellizzari in the white jersey of Best Young Rider, and chasing now Giulio Ciccone were these two. Felix Gall and Jonas Vingegaard. Gall had led to that point, and inside the final kilometre, Jonas Vingegaard in the mountains jersey, the Maglia Azzurra, took off and took the win. And watch the gap now back to Felix Gall, because it was almost exactly as the gap was on Blockhouse. The battle between these two is going to be absolutely fascinating in the Giro d'Italia. This is a Felix Gall in very good form. Next question, of course, will be, how good is his time trialling these days? Come the Tuesday long time trial. We know how good this man is. Jonas Vingegaard, the stage winner, the Great Dane on debut in the Giro d'Italia ahead of Felix Gall, and Davide Piganzoli in third. Afonso Eulalio's had his lead cut, but it's still healthy. 2 minutes 24 over Jonas Vingegaard, and he was enjoying it too. Vingegaard still leads, of course, in the Maglia Azzurra competition for the mountains, clearly, too. And the Maglia Bianca, the Best Young Rider, is also led by the race leader, Afonso Eulalio. Manuel Ciclamino still safely on the shoulders of Paul Magnier. Rest day tomorrow, time trial on Tuesday. Make sure you join us for that.